Because I felt, number one, that I was no longer justified and I couldn't remain silent about the course of action which was pursued in the name of the Irish Republican Army, namely the bombing campaign which involved civilians, and that I could no longer remain silent about that the Republican Army and the people involved, very sincere people, and the aims of the Republican movement were being completely distorted and had gone completely off course, mainly to the actions of one man, Sean Stephen. That man who in fact dismissed quite casually bomb victims who happened to be Protestants as with the remark that, oh well, it doesn't matter, they're bigots anyway, I found very disquieting, to say the least, when I realized, as I did and as I know, that that man is in fact now in complete control of the controlling body of the Irish Republican Army, which is the Army Council. Then I felt I had to speak out.
Did you speak out in the senior councils of the Provisionals?
I was privy to it, yes.
Have you given away any of this information to the special branch here in England?
Most definitely not.
Have you been asked to do so?
No.
Would you give them the information if they did ask you?
No.
Why not?
Because I am making my points, I'm making it in this article, and that's all I want to do. I don't want to talk to the British government, and I don't want to talk to the British intelligence services.
Now that you have defected and spoken out, you're obviously a marked woman. Does this frighten you?
In fact, I don't think about it very much. Obviously, the one takes this into consideration, knowing the Republican movement as I do, but I believe this much more important.
Are you scared?
No, not really. I couldn't define myself as being scared. It's very difficult anyway to go into the definition of fear and be scared. I don't know at the moment.
Are you carrying a gun?
No, at the moment I'm not carrying a gun because I abandoned my revolver at Dublin Airport because I was afraid that perhaps I might be arrested on the grounds that I would be carrying a gun illegally, and that would take away from the whole thing. In fact, by being arrested would not achieve anything. And so I abandoned the gun, but because I was afraid somebody would find the gun and perhaps use it on themselves or on anybody else by mistake or otherwise, I took the magazine clip out of the gun and I carried it in my pocket.